Hey YouTube, Guy Webbs here, and I'm very excited to finally bring you a review of a figure I've been waiting for a really long time, a figure I've pre-ordered since last month, and a figure I can finally call the final Superman figure.
Who are you? Just a man or a Superman? The man we turn to for the plan.
The Mafex Superman from Batman Hush. I got this in the mail a couple hours ago. Very excited to have this. I've been dying for a definitive Superman figure for a very long time. This beats out any DC collectibles, Mattel, or even past Mafex or Mezco releases. So without further ado, let's get into the packaging segment. Standard Mafex packaging right here. We have the window right here with some of the accessories. Batman Hush, picture of the figure right there. Superman, Mafex, Medicom. The bottom, really nothing much, just warning, ages 15 and up, fucking shit in Chinese. I can't read because I did pre-order this out of China. And on the top, we do have a picture of him with his heat vision eyes, the red eyes, Batman Hush. On the side, another really cool picture of him, Batman Hush. Picture of the figure standing up straight, DC, Batman Hush, Superman. And then on the back, move the camera up a little bit, there we go. You do get a couple of pictures of the figure in different poses with some of the accessories, the poison ivy vines, some of the alternate hands, alternate head, as well as the bonus kryptonite ring hand for the Mafex Batman Hush blue version Batman. So without further ado, let's get to the accessories real quick. The other interesting thing about the packaging, if you look inside, I don't know if you can see it, it's actually a picture of the Superman from the Batman Hush comic as drawn by Jim Lee. It wraps all the way around to the insides of the packaging, which I find is really cool. Now in terms of accessories, outside of the standard Mafex stand that all the figures come with, it comes with 4 pairs of interchangeable hands, so 8 interchangeable hands, an alternate right hand with the kryptonite ring for the Mafex blue version Batman Hush Batman, 3 pieces of the poison ivy vines and an alternate head with the heat vision. These vine pieces are for the forearms. There's no real left or right. You can put these on either side, and this one goes around his neck. Now for interchangeable hands, he comes with the flat palm flying hands, these gentle open relaxed hands, these open grasping hands where the fingers are more spread apart, and these what look like fists but actually have slight gaps in between the thumbs and the different fingers so you can hold the corners of his cape. Here's a closer look between the 2 fists so you can see the difference. This one, the cape holding hand, has a slight ridge or a gap between the thumb and the different fingers, while the default fists are completely shut. Here's a look at the default head sculpt, the stern head, which comes on the figure out of the packaging. Looks really nice. I like the flesh tone they use. He's got his blue eyes, the eyebrows, and the hair are all really nicely painted. He's got a little bit of the blue comic shading in the hair, which I'm usually not a fan of on figures, but over here it doesn't look that bad. He's very stern. He's ready for business right here. I know some people want a smiling head, but to me it really doesn't bother me. I like having my Superman displayed as stern and ready for action. To swap to the other head, all you have to do is just pull up to take it off. It's on this angled double ball peg right here. Then take the other head and pop this on just like so. And there he is with the heat vision head. Looks really nice. He's all angry and everything. His eyes are red and his teeth are showing. Pretty much the same thing as the other head, just with an angrier expression. And to put the vines on him to make him the poison ivy infected version, you just have to slip the vines on his forearms. Like I said, it doesn't matter which side you put it on. There's no designated left or right or anything. And then you put this one around his neck. And here he is with the heat vision head with all the vines attached around him. Looks really nice. Looks exactly like the moment when Poison Ivy took over him and he all had vines all over him and he was so angry and pissed off all the time. Alrighty, so let's take a closer detailed look at Kal-El here. Already showed you both the head sculpts, which are really nice. The chest right here, where the pectoral is a separate piece, where they've done the cape tuck, which is, I find is really a clever decision. It makes it much sturdier, so the cape won't come out. The Superman symbol right here, the S symbol, the S shield, the symbol of hope is really nicely painted, and it is sculpted in. That is super clean. I have seen on a couple people there's paint mishaps here and there where the red is bleeding through the yellow, or like it's not fully painted, or there's scuffs on the yellow, the S is misaligned. But mine, there's no problems at all. As for the suit, pretty basic, and it is sporting a light shade of blue with some shading in between the muscles. It's kind of hard to pick up. The camera might not pick it up, but in person it is somewhat noticeable. The crotch piece is a rubbery type plastic. The yellow is kind of faded, kind of muted, but it is accurate to Batman Hush, where he was drawn with a much muted yellow, which is fine. Boots right here are sculpted with the lines sculpted here. Feet. Here's the back under the cape, Superman butt, rubbery butt. And the cape, here's the full span of it, so you can see how wide it is. There's 2 wires running down the side, so you can get some bending and posing. I really like the material choice. On the outside it's shimmery, on the inside it's a little bit flatter, but it still looks good. Nice cloth material. Got the yellow Superman emblem right here printed on really nicely. You can get the cape laying naturally when you want to. So for the articulation, Superman's head is on a double ball joint, so it does rotate. It goes up and down and side to side, and because it is an angled double ball joint, together with the neck joint, you can get him looking all the way up for flight poses, which is a must for a Superman figure. Otherwise, what the hell? And the neck joint does look all the way down too. He has a diaphragm joint at the top here. Rotates only a little bit and pivots only a little bit, crunches only a little bit. Be careful of moving it too much. You don't want to move it too much, or you're gonna scrape some paint around the top of his abs, so just be careful of that. He has a waist joint right here. Rotates, crunches forward and back and side to side, so he can crunch forward really well, and he crunches back side to side. He has an armpit joint that rotates all the way around. This cap piece is separate, and because the chest is cut in around here, you can get his arms to move forward quite far in, go out to the side this much, all the way around. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Wrist rotates and hinges in and out or up and down depending on the direction of the peg. Hips go out to the side this much. They do kind of drop down. The crotch is a rubbery piece. Kicks forward really high and back. Thigh swivel. Do be careful though, because whenever I first open this, and I assume it's going to be like this for all the figures, the hip joints are very, very tight. This leg especially, it's almost scary moving it. I had to put like so much soap and a little bit of water to lubricate it, and right now it's moving just fine. Double jointed knees. Ankles rotate, they go down, they do go up. It does have ankle pivot as well as a toe hinge. So really good articulation on this Superman. Just a little bit limited in the diaphragm joint area and may cause some paint rub, and the overly tightness on the hip joints is kind of worrisome, but you're still going to be able to get him into lots of different poses. So here's Superman posed up in a flying pose for my final verdict. Overall, What else can I say? I love this figure. I highly recommend it to any and all Superman fans. If you're a DC fan, if you're a Superman fan, if you're a fan of this version of Superman drawn by Jim Lee, or if you want possibly the definitive Superman figure, then I can totally recommend this one. He is worth every penny. He's definitely worth the wait after being delayed so many times, and you will not be disappointed to have it in your collection. You get a ton of great accessories outside of the basic Superman accessory stuff. The articulation is really nice. The sculpt is really nice. The only real flaw with this figure, I suppose, is the somewhat limited top diaphragm joint, and moving it will risk getting paint rub or plastic rubbing, and the excessively tight hip joints, which are really scary to move. Just be sure to lubricate them when you get it out of the package. But other than that, it's a fantastic figure. It comes with everything he needs, and I've been having a lot of fun posing it with my Batman figure right here. In the way of price and availability, the Mafex Batman Hush version Superman is around $90 to $100 right now. I feel like because of how popular this figure is, he may go up in price and become hard to get, just like the first Mafex comic book version Spider-Man. So if you haven't pre-ordered this already, or you are hesitating on getting it, pick this up as soon as you can before it goes up in price, because I'm sure you will not regret it. It's a great figure, it's a fantastic figure, and I highly recommend it. With that said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed my review. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to support the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as turning on the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos being uploaded. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Guy Webb signing out. Bye!